Hi, and this is Resilient Kent Lao. Now, on 7th October, I spent 30 minutes from 8:30 to 9 to do a pre-training consultation for Ms Yap. And Ms Yap has point out four things that they wish to reduce. One of them is this, right? They have a supplier lease, and there are first payment, second payment, third payment, and they want to turn this into this, right? And currently it takes 1 to 2 days because there are few hundred lines, so it's not talking about just 26, but a few hundreds, right? It's not 100 lines, it's few hundreds. So the current practice is that they insert rows and then transpose, right? Now let's see uh, why it takes uh, 1 hour and so, right? So let's come over here and open this and then set out timer. Okay, so that's the timer. Reset it. We go to stopwatch, right? So yeah. So next is that we're going to copy this here, insert the new worksheet, right, and then put it right here. So we're just going to do count the time, 5 supplier transpose, right? What is that things mean, right? So um, perhaps that a person would need to do something like that, right? Let's just try first, right? Let's start. Alright, so maybe it will need to take these ones depending on how many column, right? They need to highlight this and then they press Ctrl Shift plus sign to insert some rows. Okay, the number change because it's a random value, right? So now what that does is that let me just Control C, copy it and then right click, choose value, right? So it not change anymore. So Control C and right click here, choose transpose, and then here insert 3 rows, right? Sometimes it's my Control Shift plus, highlight them, copy, right click, paste, highlight them. Sometimes it gets wrong, gets it right, right? So Control Shift plus, and copy, right click, paste, and Control Shift plus, copy, right click, paste, Control Shift plus, highlight them, right click, paste, and that's about a minute, right? Stop. I think they still need to do something else, right? It's like yeah, I think they need to have this also, right? Control C, put it here, and this one mistake, right? So need to Control minus, select the row, and then press Control minus, right? And that easily takes two minutes, right? For every 5 suppliers, it takes 2 minutes. So let's calculate, right? So assuming we have 300 lines, 300 lines. Okay, so number of suppliers, and then every 5 rows, right? So we just divide by 5, right? Every 5 rows. So and every 5 rows will takes you 2 minutes. 2 minutes the time. Okay. So how many we can divide, right? Is that this one divide by this, right? And that was 60. So 60, that's right here, right? 60 times. So 60 group, right? And then this one times this one here is 120 minutes. Okay, that is only about 300, right? The few hundred rows, right, could be 800 suppliers. That is 320, right? So you divide this by 60 minutes. That's 5 hours, right? So what if the few hundred rows is 900? Okay, plus the errors that you can just show you demonstrate, right? So it's 6 hours, and not only that, right? They need to also this one. Perhaps they want to do something like that also, right? Highlight them one by one, one by one, and one by one, one by one. So that could easily goes to 6 hour times some error mistake, right? So 8 hours. So okay, so what if it's just telling a fraction of it, right? It's 1,000, but if it's 900 suppliers, that is the one. So you can see that the current practice are very time consuming, and now just see here, yeah. So you see there's something similar, but all I need is just right click and refresh, and it's done, right? So imagine next month, I mean, their Ms Yap team will be so happy that they can do that. And not only that, right? From here, it can also become this, right? And it's just right click. You see that here? Right click, refresh, and that's it. It's done, right? You see, all it takes is that a pre-training sessions with me, Ms Lincoln, and I'm able to tell you what can you do. Right, it may not be like this, right? It may be like what yesterday I talked about that the Ms Yap case, right? And have all these things, right? You may already know some technique, but is this the fastest way, right? If it takes you 1 or 2 days, right? Then or a few hours, right? And on a monthly basis, you might want to consider get my consultation. And thank you very much. God bless you. God bless Asia.